Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 5. Hope you are having a lovely day and a lovely week after we've had UEFA Nations League football, the greatest competition in the Western Hemisphere of Antarctica in the Penguin University of Syracuse. I don't know what that waffle was on about, but everybody, welcome watching on another episode on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music, and maybe TikTok. Ha! That's cringe. All right, well, everybody, let me first introduce you to my co-host of the show, which is indeed a Manchester United supporter and also a supporter of the other teams, Real Madrid. I just remembered that. Emilio, how are you, mate?
Good, considering the fact I didn't know Nations League was going on. But hey,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good day either way.
It is very good either way. We love that. And also introducing another co-host on the show, who's a fan of Atletico Madrid and in the past Chelsea. Paulinho, how are you, mate? That was deep.
Yeah, it is deep. And how are you doing, host? Can you get into some deep conversation about how you're doing, please?
I am deep. I've been deep. Maybe lock
Mad
the
thing.
doors and turn the
I know
lights.
that.
Okay, that is
Mad.
it's mad. Okay, bomb booklet.
Yeah.
All right, well, what? Emilio, you want to add on to that? Anything?
Well, what did he say? I didn't even hear that.
I
What
heard him
did
say something for a second.
What
I
did he
just,
say? No, that's
don't
why
know.
he muted.
I know. I was confused.
How deep
Oh.
is your love?
Oh my. That was pretty good, honestly. Anybody give me props to that? I don't know if you heard that. The microphone.
I do personally.
Okay, this is a very good episode. All right, well, another guest on the show who's a fan of Bayern Munich and no other teams because he's a little wanker. How are you, Mr. Wilhelm, typical German guy?
I'm good. How about you, host?
That's weird. You're asking me about. Okay, I don't like talking about myself. Well, everybody, let us first going into the breaking news, which is the first segment of the show. And the first breaking news of the show is about injuries in the UEFA Nations League. So sadly, there's been a lot of injuries in this Nations League tournament over the past game 1 and game 2 week. That has been the past 2 weeks. So the injuries that have been happening are Nathan Ake for Netherlands, sadly, getting hurt as well too. And another one to talk about as well too is Odegaard getting injured for Norway. So a big miss out for City. Not really for City, but yes, definitely for Arsenal. And then Calafiori as well too for Arsenal and Italy. So yes, another big one balled out. And guess other Netherlands ones. So Steven Bergwijn is out of the plans for Netherlands since he joined Saudi Arabia, even though Gini Wijnaldum joined the Netherlands squad. We don't know. I don't know. And another one, Nicholas Füllkrug, after West Ham striker struggled with an Achilles tendon problem, was replaced in the lineup versus Stuttgart's Undav, who did actually really good. So hey, fair enough for him. But yeah, injuries, we love it. We love international football, buzzing, always buzzing. Okay, Emilio, got 1 or 2 words about injuries in the UEFA Nations League.
In shambles.
I love that, in shambles. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words for the national break causing more injuries as per usual.
Football was played and injuries occurred.
That sounds like a good slam poetry. Football played. Injuries occurred. Flashing lights. They helped me. I hear voices in my head. Okay.
I feel like it was
Okay,
pretty
dude.
average. I feel like it was pretty average for the amount of players getting injured, though. I think it was just the names that got injured this time.
Yes, the names on the back of the kits, they fell off. All right. Wilhelm, you got 1 or 2 words about national break and injuries. I know Füllkrug is a big miss out for Germany, but he's not a part of Bayern, so why do you even care?
I think, in all seriousness, though, that they need to start doing a better job of regulating how many games these players are going through, because we're definitely starting to see an increase in injuries, and not really so much major injuries, but where players are picking up a knock that just keeps following them along for the rest of their careers. And then, so hopefully everybody recovers quickly and the rest of the season is as good as it was last year.
Let's hope so. Maybe we want more competition. All right, well, on to the next breaking news, which is indeed about Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the title of this one is indeed Mr. Beast has perfect response to Cristiano Ronaldo's bold plans with Lionel Messi comment. So if you didn't already know, the Portuguese icon has made making history a habit in his incredible career, recently hitting a 900 goal mark with his strike 2-1 league win over Croatia. Great game, actually. And it isn't on the pitch where Ronaldo is intent on breaking new ground, as he announces plans to eclipse Mr. Beast as the YouTube channel with the most subscribers. The 39-year-old recently announced himself on the platform with his newly launched YouTube channel called You Are Cristiano, and wasted no time making history. Ronaldo gained 1 million subscribers within 90 minutes. That's a whole football match in his channel on August 21st, a new record on YouTube. On the first day of launch, 20 million people made sure to subscribe, comfortably surpassing Mr. Beach, not Beast, whose real name is Jimmy. I don't care, but we love him. Who took 28 days to reach the same figure. He said, Mr. Beach on YouTube? In 2 years, let's try to beat him. Ha ha. And it's funny, appearing in a recent video alongside Argentine online personality Bruyne, Mr. Beast can be seen tasting Ronaldo's... Oh, tasting? Okay, that is actually correct. Tasting Ronaldo's arch rivals Lionel Messi's favorite drink and the herbal tea Mate. While he appears to less impress the beverage, the 26-year-old turned his attention to the footballing great, aiming a savage dig. He said, Ronaldo's recently said he wants to pass me subscribers. And what he said, Messi, you are officially the best footballer on the planet. The debate is over. And Mr. Beast then added, Messi, this drink is amazing. So yeah.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, that's gonna be cool. You never know. Ronaldo gonna get 200 billion subscribers. You never know. All right, Emilio?
Bold move from Mr. Beast there, I gotta say.
More like Mr. Beast. But yeah, we love that. That was cringe. But it's okay. Emilio, got 1 or 2 words about Cristiano Ronaldo and Mr. Beast at YouTube war. Is there going to be diss tracks?
I think they should do diss tracks. Even switch up the language for both of them. Maybe Mr. Beast has to do Portuguese and then Ronaldo has to do English.
Maybe they can both do Mandarin Chinese. That would be cool.
Or they could do a duo diss track.
Ooh.
Like the XL like site for freshmen thing that like rap does or whatever.
Yeah,
they should do that.
They should do that, and Ronaldo can get a team of YouTubers to help him out as well too. And
you should bring Ramos on YouTube.
He should bring Ramos on YouTube, and Mr. Beast can be Messi as well too. That would be funny.
Oh, yeah. That'd be perfect.
Amazing. All right, and then Wilhelm, typical German, you got 1 or 2 words about this YouTube beef between Ronaldo and Mr. Beast.
I think it's a brilliant marketing strategy by Mr. Beast, because now he's gonna gain all the Messi fans who are always in the comment sections of every social media post bashing Ronaldo. So it should be interesting to see how it progresses. But I'm sure Ronaldo probably saw the released video, sat back in his chair, and laughed through the billions of dollars he makes every year at this point. So
Poor guy. He needs to get more money. All right, on to the next news, which is indeed about England team gate crashed by YouTube prankster on a pitch moments before the Ireland clash. You didn't already know, the England team, after both sides made their way onto the turf, Dublin's Avia Stadium, a man supporting a replica England kit joined the Three Lions starting 11, who stood on the line ahead of the Nations League. And if you can see on the screen right now, that is who is on with the number 69. Lovely. The man, who has since been identified as YouTube prankster Jarvo, was swiftly removed from the pitch by authorities. Jarvo, really named Daniel, has been known to conduct pranks during sporting events, having made his way into pitches like the Cricket World Cup in 2023. And he also claimed infamous... Oh, that's a weird... I'm not going to say it. Sexual noise being played in the BBC studio. That's a bad word. I can't say that on YouTube, but yes. But yeah, very funny. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, it was pretty funny. All the players are looking at him like, what the actual hell? But yeah, it was a good game for England after first manager for England, Lee Cosley, took over with Declan Rice scoring and Jack Grealish, the 2 Irish-born people. That is crazy. As 2 Irish-born players for England, Declan Rice and Not Jamie Vardy, bloody hell. And Jack Grealish scored against their home country, Ireland, and the fans were really disappointed on it. And yeah, bizarre situations happening, and they made sure not to celebrate. I mean, Jack Grealish didn't really care because that is Jackie Grealish, Mr. Jamie Todd, do. But yes, great game for England. Emilio, get 1 or 2 words about the prankster.
Applause to you, mate. That's funny, even though he's probably gonna get banned for God knows how long.
It's true. He looks like he's in prime Rooney form right now with his little belly guts sticking out. We love that. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words about Mr. What's his name again? Mr. Brimo? Whatever.
Kind of crazy how he still gets into these events like after that being like they should have his name like marked out system where he's going to this event like probably either going to be an issue or just don't let him in, you know.
Yeah, I mean you never know. Could happen again. Wilhelm, you got 1 or 2 words about Mr. Pranky Spanky.
I have to say, I'm just impressed that he somehow manages to still get in any major sporting events at this point. That he's not just banned from everything. But props to him for not only making it onto the field, but making it to the players and standing there and probably having his photo taken at the same time before he was removed.
Ooh, okay. I mean, yeah, but never he changed his hair, crashed his hair into the car, and I'm trying to sing that one song. We all know, I don't care. All right, enough for we're going on to the next news. Next news is indeed about another Cristiano Ronaldo stuff. So yes, Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to humiliate Jimmy Carragher with a snub, but pair now same EAFC 25 rating as Lionel Messi, given the lowest score in 16 years. So if you don't already know, FIFA 2025 or EAFC 25 or whatever you want to call it, 25 is coming out in a couple weeks now. And yes, I'm just going to name the top cards for the 25 most popular players in EAFC 25. First is Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, sorry. Real Madrid with 91 overall. Rodri, Manchester City with 91 overall. Erling Haaland for Manchester City with 91 overall. Jude Bellingham for Real Madrid, 90 overall. Harry Kane for Bayern Munich, 90 overall. Vinicius Jr. for Real Madrid, 90 overall. Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City, 90 overall. Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool, 98. Oh wow. 89 overall, JK. Marc-Andre ter Stegen for Barcelona, 89 overall. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, 89 overall. Van Odegaard for Arsenal, 89 overall. And Lautaro Martinez for Inter, 89 overall. So yeah, that's gonna, I mean, there's other ones like, other 89s are Donnarumma, Courtois, Alisson, and then Messi is 88, Jan Oblak 88, Valverde 88, Rudiger 88, Ruben Dias 88, Lewandowski 88, Antoine Griezmann 88, ooh, and then Phil Foden 88, and Bernardo Silva 88, and Ederson 88. But yes, very cool. And yeah, Ronaldo, he's not even on, I think he's 86 right now, which is kind of embarrassing, and could be worse, could be better. But yeah, it's he's an 86 overall. Yes, hasn't been that low in a long time. But Messi gave me penalty. Lovely. Emilio, 1 or 2 words about these new FIFA rankings, and yes.
And yes, I'd say it's accurate, especially with Ronaldo. I think he's just gone drastically downhill. I think with Saudi League.
Well, that's a bit mean. Say you're sorry right now. He's looking at you like, I'm gonna sell you my underwear.
Unless he's speed, I'm not going to apologize for that statement.
Okay, fantastic. Mr. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words about these EAFC FIFA rankings?
I think they've been okay. I mean, I think that there shouldn't be anyone over 90 rated, in my opinion, that's playing right now, unless you're going to say Mbappe.
Yeah.
But they rated Rodri 91, right?
Rodri, I think he's 91. Yeah, you might be correct. Or 90.
Okay. I mean,
No,
I guess
he's 91.
with
He's
his,
91.
Okay, I guess with his record, it's good, but I think the goalkeeper ratings were pretty accurate. I know a lot of people were complaining about Donnarumma,
Yep,
but
definitely.
basically anytime a PSG player gets rated good, they complain. So like they don't watch PSG. He was very good for PSG this last season. Good for Italy, obviously as well. So I don't really see much issue with it. If anything, maybe like Odegaard being 89. I don't know. I don't think he's better than Griezmann personally, but
Yep.
I don't think he's ever been better than Griezmann.
Yep.
So that's my only question mark.
Why do you think that Odegaard has never been better than Griezmann, especially with his past performances last season?
Well, Griezmann plays a pretty close position to him. I think he put up 32 goals and assists, and he probably has better defensive numbers than Odegaard as well.
That's it.
I think he's better at both sides of the ball, and he's Odegaard's a good leader of the team as well. I guess they both play they both have pretty similar strengths, I think. But I think Griezmann's better at like setting up attacks and stuff like that than Odegaard, and being like the quarterback and the finisher at the same time.
No, fair enough. Yeah, he's been in La Liga for time, so fair enough. Okay. Mr. Wilhelm, you got 1 or 2 words about these FIFA rankings? I know you play FIFA so often.
I definitely agree with the analysis that there's really no players that should be rated over 90. I'm listening to the list of names you just mentioned. It's kind of crazy to think of the lack in quality we have now compared to, say, even 10 years ago in terms of superstar players and players able to really make a difference in real life as well as, in a video game, if you will. So I'm a little surprised. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, for instance, Rodri is a great player, but is he really rated 91? I don't think so. I mean, I think he's really efficient. And I think he's a great distributor of the ball and orchestrating the press and beating the press and everything, but you're really going to tell me that he's rated 91 and someone like Iniesta or Xavi barely ever made it over 90? I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree. I would say it's almost like a reward for his like winning streak is on, or whatever that is.
Exactly.
I don't remember how long it is.
Exactly. And the thing is, I feel like they're kind of overlooking the fact that it's not like he was part of a scrub team. I mean, all these teams he plays for have world-class players. So, I mean, he's an important part of that, but I mean, look at Spain in the final. Spain still won without him.
Yeah.
He was only in for the first, 13, 20 minutes? Something like that?
Yep.
And quite frankly, I would argue that Fabian played better the tournament than Rodri did.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Everybody has an opinion, and my opinion is that...
I agree.
Okay, great. Going on to the next news. It is indeed about Mr. Let Me Talk. Please let me talk. So, does anybody want to do a Let Me Talk? Fantastic. I didn't hear anything. All right.
Let me talk.
There we go. I love that. That was great. That was actually curious. Kevin De Bruyne launches extraordinary outburst and can't repeat what he told his unacceptable teammates. God, he always get mad at the Belgium squad every time. It's like when I play with my outdoor co-ed team, when I play with Stingers, it's like, okay, that's bad memories. All right, the Manchester City megastar captained his side, playing the 90 minutes in the loss of the Parc Olympique. Oh my god, I butchered that. Lost at the Parc Olympique Lyonnais in the Nations League. And Belgium played as close to a full-strength squad as possible, but only managed 9 shots to France's 25, as Paris Saint-Germain duo Randa Koulibaly and Ousmane Dembélé decided to tie. De Bruyne was seen visibly livid at full time, red as a tomato, complaining as an assistant coach, Frankie Verconteren, before going to chat with the rival captain, Kylian Mbappe. Reports in Belgium claim that the midfielder was "I will stop" to Vertonghen and cast doubt in his international future. And he also said, "I cannot say here what went wrong. I already said that the team at halftime. I cannot repeat that in the media. It has to be better in every way. The standard is at the top. If you can't handle the top, you're not good enough. And then you have to give it everything on the field. Even that is not done by some. I can accept that they were not that good, and I am also first to say that in the past, but other things were unacceptable. I am not going to dwell on it. I did, I did that when I was 18 at Racing Gin, and now I am 33. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, that's a lot said by Kevin. I mean, he's been pissed for a long time, and let me see if I can hear him say anything from his interview.
Vandaag
Hopefully,
toch ook het geval, denk ik. Ja, klopt.
Oh.
Niet veel over te zeggen.
okay, just kidding. He's speaking. Oh, what is happening? He is speaking. What do they speak in Belgium? No one tell me. Don't tell me. I know this. They speak. No. They speak French Canadian. There we go. But yes,
There we go.
thank you. I'm a linguistico. Emilio, one or two words about Mr. KDB being pissed at Belgium as usual.
I think he just needs to get out of that international team, man. It seems like his blood pressure goes up every time he goes in that squad.
I feel like his hairstyle changes every time by getting white strands in his hair. So yeah, fair enough. Mr. Paulinho, one or two words about KDB in the Belgium squad.
I agree with you, Emilio. I think he should move to Canada.
Dude, I can't wait for the top with Jonathan David and KDB. That's gonna be epic. Lovely.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then Wilhelm, one or two words about KDB and Belgium, not letting him talk.
One thing I'll say about the Bruyne is this little interview he had is really just a microcosm of the problem that's been plaguing the Belgian national team for years.
Oh yeah.
You know, the fact that there's multiple language barriers in the locker room, and everybody's always blaming somebody else as to why they're losing.
Yeah.
And that lack of unification among the squad is exactly why they're not going to win anything now. They're not going to win anything probably ever unless they start figuring out how to unify the locker room into one team instead of 11 individuals. So.
Yikes. I mean, it's true like that for a lot of international teams, but Belgium, maybe you expect with their talent to do so much better. And yeah, I mean, KDB's just pissed because I'm sure he's been not being able to talk for a long time, as the meme shows, but now he's talking.
Well,
he's been...
I think part of the problem too with KDB specifically is just the fact that, I mean, I can't even imagine what it must be like to share a locker room with somebody that slept with your girlfriend/wife.
Oh la la.
And the thing is she's still showing up to the matches as well. So he has to see her every single time he goes on international break.
All right. Swiftly moving on to the next news. Next news is about Chelsea Football Club. What a great club. Very good club. So yes, Chelsea's bid to finally build £500 million pound new stadium hits a major roadblock. The Guardian reported that the Blues held discussions with Transport for London, TfL, and real estate developers Delancey over a move to a new venue yet to build in Earl's Court. Reports claim Chelsea has zeroed in on Lille Bridge Depot as the location for where they would build a new stadium, with the new chief executive Jason Gannon spearheading the discussions with the TfL. The Guardian adds a conservative estimate on Earl's Court site's value for £500 million. Holy wow. And yes, however, securing the venue will not be a straightforward task, as the report stores the Earl Court Development Committee. This is a lot of rubbish to talk about. Hopes to build a multi-purpose development with a lunch of Nando's. That's not in it, but it would be cool if they did that. But yes, I mean, Chelsea right now are in shambles. The owners are fighting Bowley and the other lad that's in charge. Oh, sorry. The relationship between Kirley co-founder Begdad Belali and Chelsea's chairman Todd Bowley are at a breaking point due to their differences in the club's transfer policy. Results show that slow process to build a new stadium as well too. So, yeah, that's another one that's kind of hitting a big mark right now. So. Oof. I mean, Bowley's signed the more successful players, and the other lad, Mr. Baghdad, and has not signed the best of players right now. So it's been they're trying to basically outbid each other to get the club, and it's just been in shambles since Roman Abramovich. So yes, lovely stuff. Emilio, I know you're probably happy about this and don't care. One or two words about Chelsea football.
Chelsea's a football club?
Ah, there we go.
Dang.
I
Dang.
knew that was coming. That's fantastic.
I
Okay.
thought it was just a performing act of clowns or something like that.
No, it's a NFL team now, actually.
Oh, that's right, because it's owned by an American who has no knowledge of football. Yeah.
Yep. Ah, love it. We love everybody's mental health for Chelsea. Very on you. All right, on to the next news, which is indeed about Mr. Haha, Su. No, it's actually not about Mr. Su. Well, we've had 3 news with Mr. Ronaldo, but the next news: Jude Bellingham among 4 players Cristiano Ronaldo thinks could win the Ballon d'Or in the near future. So, Cristiano Ronaldo did have an interview, and the Portuguese captain is a 5-time winner of football's most prestigious individual award, which is indeed the Ballon d'Or. So few have qualified to give him the opinion on it. So he said in an interview, which was interesting, discussing Kylian Mbappe specifically, Ronaldo said, "I think he's going to do well, but to be honest, because of the structure of the club, it's nice, it's good, and it's solid. They have a great coach, Mr. Ancelotti, and President Florentino Perez, who has been there for many years. I don't think it will be a big issue for him because his talent has shown he's got everything capable to do it, and I think he'll do well." Ronaldo then moved on to Ballon d'Or, adding in my opinion, he can be the Ballon d'Or the winner in the next couple of years. Him, probably Erling Haaland, Jude Bellingham, and Lamine Yamal as well too, throwing in a Barcelona player there. Wow. As a new generation, we have a lot of potential. And also he said, and another news which made a lot of people angry kind of at him, saying that he thinks that Mbappe is better than Benzema currently, not just of all time, but just, I mean, yes, of all time, but he thinks Mbappe is going to do better than Benzema. That pissed off a lot of Madrid fans, but Madrid fans, Cristiano Ronaldo owns your club, so shush up, please. And yes, interesting stuff. Mr. Emilio, got 1 or 2 words about your Spanish team, Madrid, and Mr. Ronaldo?
No comment on my part.
Wow, lovely Madrid fan. We love that. Mr. Paulino, got 1 or 2 words about the other Madrid, not the Atletico?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Mbappe overall will be better than Benzema, like overall at Real Madrid. I think people are just thinking of the most recent Benzema, but like
If we
the
talk about most
2022
recent
version.
Benzema, it's little.
I feel like a lot of the, I don't know, I think it was around 2021, 2022 when this started happening, but I feel like a lot of Real Madrid players from that 2010s team started gaining or losing reputation for whatever reason. And Benzema's one of them.
Yeah.
So I
That's
feel
sad.
like stuff's just being rewritten, you know?
It's true. Okay, Wilhelm, you got 1 or 2 words about Mr. Ronaldo's opinion on Ballon d'Or?
I mean, I think he makes a good point that the players he mentioned, Bellingham, Mbappe, etc., have a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. But I think the argument you can make, though, is, who else is there? Are there really any other players that are close to that level at this point? Because it used to be back in the day, not even like I said, 10, 15 years ago, where you had just a menagerie of world-class players across the major clubs and major countries. But now there's not as much competition. So unfortunately, we sort of praise mediocrity. I'm not saying they're mediocre players overall, but compared to some of the people in their positions in the past, I mean, let's just do a quick cross comparison, right? Zidane versus Bellingham.
Yeah.
Who are you going to choose in a team main day of the week? Zidane. I would take a
Anthony.
take a one-legged Zidane over Bellingham.
Yep.
So,
Ah,
I mean, I feel like overall the award is kind of lost some significance because we've gone from being spoiled with so many great players to suddenly it's a 2-player competition, Messi and Ronaldo over here, and now it's just not as exciting to watch anymore.
I can't wait for the next Ballon d'Or. It's going to be Mudryk and Anthony battling out to the final. My goats. Okay, on to the last news of the breaking news segment for the show, which is indeed about Mr. Mbappe. Speaking of the devil. Yes, so news is the signs that Liverpool were set to sign Kylian Mbappe in 2022 after Jurgen Klopp moved, but ended up with Darwin Nunez Darwizzi. The Frenchman ended one of football's most predictable transfer sagas by joining Real Madrid this summer, but interest from Anfield had also lingered over his career. Liverpool came close to landing Mbappe as a teenager when he left Monaco in 2017, with Jurgen Klopp holding talks with the forward. The capture of the 18-year-old, lower wages but high potential, represented the signs of the club signing America's owners, which would love to make Mbappe part of Liverpool. Fenway Sports Group chief John W. Henry held a 2-hour meeting with Mbappe's family on his private jet around the Bay of Nice. Oh my God. However, the player's preference to remain in his homeland saw the boyhood club Paris Saint-Germain win the race for his signature. Money, money, money. His subsequent rise to fame, face of European football, also post Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo era, should have killed all the talks with Liverpool's net spend, King owners FSG sanctioning any future moves for Mbappe. However, if anything links Mbappe and the Merseyside increased during at the time of PSG, aided by a culture that played on the public. Parisian outlet L'Equipe have sensationally claimed the 25-year-old reached a verbal agreement to join Liverpool on 2 years ago, actually. Mbappe is said to have struck terms on a short-term deal at Anfield before signing a 2-year contract extension with PSG in 2022. And yeah, that's kind of crazy that news is coming out that he was close to agreeing 2-year deal. So interesting. Okay, Emilio, 1 or 2 words about Mbappe to Liverpool. That did not happen.
Close call.
Oh, I don't know what you said. It sounded like
I said close call.
Okay, post call. Love that. Okay, I know what you said. Paulino, 1 or 2 words about Mbappe to Liverpool.
I don't think it was ever going to happen, but
Damn.
forever will happen.
Yikes. Love that for you. Okay, Mr. Vinham, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Mbappe not going to Liverpool.
I don't think it would have happened because I don't think Mbappe wanted the challenge at the time. I think he took PSG because he wanted the easy way out and knew that number one, he wouldn't have to relocate from France, so he'd always be relevant to the French people in general. And number two, I think, quite frankly, I don't think Mbappe would do well in the Premier League. He's no Henry. Henry had the physicality and the speed and this technical ability to take on some of the game's greatest defenders with ease, but what is him? I mean, Mbappe has skill and he's a decent finisher, but otherwise he's just he's a speed merchant. That's all he has. And once that speed goes away, Mbappe's not going to have a lot left.
Yeah, big text right there. All right. Well, that was indeed the breaking news for the Golden Goal Show. We can just go on to another one and I can press this button. Well, on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed about the transfer talks, and honestly, not much happened. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to say anything, but only thing I can confirm is that Mauricio Pochettino signs as United States of America.
I was about to say, did
As head
anyone hear
coach.
about Pacino?
Pacino, yes, pistachio. We love Al Pacino.
I don't know how I feel about this. The way the U.S. is making a desperate move for a coach was kind of like, I don't know, questionable.
It is what it is, mate. I mean, what else are you gonna do? So, I mean,
I don't know. Get someone that's experienced and not be like coach desperate about finding a coach because the U.S. team is so that terrible they couldn't even win one World Cup.
We don't do that around here.
I think Pochettino's a great appointment, but like he's a project manager, a developmental manager, and I think the U.S. needs that because I think development is one of the biggest things that the U.S. is having trouble with and trying to improve on. So I think overall it'll be good because he can be a project leader in that way.
That is big facts. I mean, it's cool that the U.S. has 2 former Chelsea coaches, with Emma Hayes coaching the women's and the Mauricio Pochettino coaching the men's right now. So if anything's going to bring the U.S. down, it's going to be the Chelsea aura. So that's going to be exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. Okay, going on now to the next one, which is indeed, I mean, does anybody else want to say anything about the transfer talks? I mean, I have nothing because the transfer window is closed already. So, yep, nothing really. Vanna Victor Moses, he transferred to Luton Town. Pretty great. All right, on to the next segment, which is indeed about the UEFA Nations League. And yes, if you didn't already know, this did happen this past weekend, and it's just friendlies, like I said. It's a friendlies tournament. So in the UEFA Nations League, let me just say the pots and the groups, and it's so confusing. I don't get it. And yes, cool. So pot one was Spain, Croatia, Italy, Netherlands. Pot two in Group A, Denmark, Portugal, Belgium, Hungary. Pot three, Switzerland, Germany, Poland, and France. Pot four, Israel, Bosnia Herzegovina, and Serbia and Scotland. Group B is pot one, Austria, Czechia, England and Wales. Part 2, Finland, Ukraine, Iceland and Norway. Part 3, Slovenia, Republic of Ireland, Albania and Montenegro. Part 4, Georgia, Greece, Poland and Kazakhstan. Very nice, my great country, we like a lot. Sorry. Part C, Romania, Sweden, Armenia, Luxembourg. Part 2, Azerbaijan, Kosovo, Bulgaria and Faroe Islands. Part 3, North Macedonia, Slovakia, Northern Ireland and Cyprus. Part 4, Belarus, Lithuania, Gibraltar, Estonia and Latvia. And then Group D, Part 1 is Lithuania, Gibraltar. Did I just say that? I feel like I'm going crazy. Yes, I did. Moldova. And then Part 2, Malta, Andorra, San Marino, and Liechtenstein. And then playoffs right now, Gibraltar, Lithuania. But some breaking news actually happened. San Marino, if you didn't already know, this small country in Europe that has not won a game in 143 matches, have finally won the match and won a game finally. So, hey, they beat Liechtenstein, I believe, 2-1, and that ends the drought of going unwinless for 143 games. So congratulations to San Marino. I know the fans were livid, absolutely buzzing about this. But yeah, San Marino, congratulations to them for finally winning a game. So yes, applause. Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, anybody want to say anything about the UEFA Nations League besides it being a lovely tournament for UEFA to make money?
I was going to say congrats to San Marino because I mean they hold some pretty terrible records, like number of matches going without a win, greatest goals conceded, all these crazy stats. So good for them for finally winning because if I'm not mistaken, probably more than half their squad have day jobs. They're not even professional footballers full time. So that's pretty
semi-professionals.
Well, even to beat Liechtenstein isn't. I mean, they're not a great footballing nation, but they're not terrible. So.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, San Marino. Actually, it's funny. A 19-year-old scored for San Marino, a teenager, and when he was born, was the last time that San Marino actually won a match. That's, I believe it was like in 2004. Yes, 2004. It's 2020. Is it 2024? 2025? Oh my god, I have no idea. Lovely. All right, on to the next segment of the show, which we are done with the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, Ligue 1, MLS, Saudi Pro League. And yeah, we're just going to move on to another, which is indeed the football memes of the week, brought to you by Rivals Banters. And here is our meme expert, Mr. Anthony, looking swell as usual. But yes, the first meme is indeed about Barcelona. I found a lot of memes about Barcelona this week, but hey, stop laughing. The first meme is indeed about someone saying this on Twitter. Good in La Liga and UCL is Real Madrid. Good in Europa League is Sevilla. Good in the Premier League is Manchester City. Good in the Bundesliga is Bayern Munich. And there's a picture of Barcelona's badge. Good morning. And so it's tweeted. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good evening. As when I'm recessed. But yes, good morning, everybody. Can I just hear everybody say 3, 2, 1? Good morning. Say 3, 2, 1.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning. There we go.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Okay, we love that. All right, next meme is indeed about Pedri. We love Pedri so much. Poor guy. So this meme is indeed about Pedri always being tired. So died in 2021, born in 2004. Welcome back. Pedri is tired as F. Yes, he's back here with the UEFA Nations League after he played in the Olympics, looking dead tired with a dusty trim. So yes, Pedri, get some sleep, get some food. Do something to keep your health up because you look like you're about 1-2 away from getting checked into the mental hospital. All right, next news is indeed. Oh, there's Anthony. Look at him, so fierce. Next news is indeed about. Oh, not news, but next meme is indeed about Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo and Mr. Endrick. We love this. I love these memes. So 805 goals. So yeah, let me just basically say what this says. So 900 goals and 1,236 matches is Cristiano Ronaldo. 838 goals for Messi, and 1,069 matches for Messi. Then Began for 805 goals in 530 matches for this Czechia and Austrian player. Then with Ronaldo 668 goals in 963 matches for Brazil. Then Pele 757 goals in 850 matches in his backyard for Brazil. And then someone tweeted this saying 805 goals in 530 matches, and yet no one knows any idea who he is, Mr. Bekan for Czechia and Austria. Then someone tweeted to that saying one thing: Endrick does, because Bobby Endrick, as everybody in Madrid calls him now, watched all the greats. Bobby Charlton, he watched Jesus play football back in the day. So yes, that was absolutely fantastic. All right, well, that was indeed the football memes of the week, and now we can move to a great time. That's not what I mean, if you know what I mean. But oh god, that probably got me cancelled. But yes, don't laugh at that, please. I don't want to get cancelled. But yes, going on to another one, which is the last segment of the show, which is indeed about Yes, welcome to the football quiz today, and let me first introduce the rules of the show.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football. So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
But yes, oh god, sorry, I did not mean to do that. But yes, Michael Jackson saved me. But yes, yeah, we are gonna have the Golden Goal Show football quiz. It's gonna be 5 simple questions about the 2002 World Cup. And yeah, it's random, but we like it and we are good. Are you all ready? If you're ready, give me your best ka-chow from Lightning McQueen, Cause movie.
Long I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself here.
That's where we learned from.
Well, then he's not been waiting at all.
That was the most nervous laugh I've ever heard from anybody. Thank you, Mr. Emilio. Okay. So yes, that is a quiz, and let's get into it right now. And this is not me stalling at all. That's crazy, guys. Come on. That's the incorrect button. That is the correct button.
Kachiga.
Excuse me. What'd you say?
What did you say?
Wait, what?
I said Kachiga. What
Say that
y'all?
again?
So
I
if I
Well,
have
Kachiga.
judging the others.
Listen. I'm not like that, guys. I'm not like that. Please don't get into it. I'm not like that.
That's what
what Drake
all.
said.
That's what they all say.
You're talking
what
too
Drake
much.
said.
Let's just start this shit. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. So first question: who finished the tournament as a top scorer with 8 goals? Was it Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Michael Ballack, or Miroslav Klose? You have 10 seconds.
Of what tournament?
The 2002 World Cup. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Michael Ballack, or Klose? 5 seconds.
Closer.
Ronaldo. 2002, right? Yeah, Ronaldo.
Yep.
Ronaldo.
Okay. So we love that. So I pressed the button. Well, the correct answer is indeed Wilhelm. You are a silly little boy with a silly little. I don't know what I'm talking about, but the correct answer is indeed. Not that one, but you. Why did I just glitch? What the hell was that? Hey, yo, that was crazy. That's all, folks. Okay, yeah.
You're starting to
correct.
stutter worse than me.
I'm sorry, mate. Yes, Mr. Polino and Emilio, correct answer. So yes, it was indeed Ronaldo. Crazy. In this tournament, how many goals did Ireland score altogether? Ireland. Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6? You have 10 seconds. 3 goals, 4 goals, 5, or 6.
4.
Okay.
3.
Okay. God, what's with me today?
It's aggressive.
I know. Okay, the correct answer is indeed.
High five.
No, it's not that. Sorry, it's not 5. Who said 4?
Me.
Oh my god, you know what?
Just give it to me, mate.
Sorry, you knew that was coming. But who said
Yes, yes.
who said 5?
Nobody.
Nobody
Nobody.
said 5.
Okay, well you're incorrect anyway. So stinky. Who said 3?
I said 3.
I said
And so
3.
did one other guy, yeah.
The other guy. Wow, know his
The
name.
other guy.
The correct answer is indeed. You guys got it correct. The correct answer is indeed 6. So yes, that is crazy. Go Ireland.
It's time to go!
All right. Question number 3. Which Spaniards scored the penalty that knocked out Ireland out in the second round penalty shootout? Was it Hirio? Was it Mendieta? Was it Valreron? Or is it Barja? I'm sorry, guys. I'm butchering this. You have 10 seconds. Is it Hirio? Mendieta?
Mendieta.
Valreron? Or Barja?
Wait, what's the question?
The person that knocked out Ireland.
Oh,
For Spain.
I'm gonna say Barrieta.
Okay, that's not even a question.
How do you pronounce it?
Baraja, there's Baraja and Mendieta.
Okay, Baraja.
Okay, I like Barra.
Baraja.
Ooh, getting me toasty. Okay, the correct answer is indeed William. Big boy. It's not Barhar. It is indeed Mendieta. Correct answer.
Yep. Valencia's penalty taker too. I knew it. I think Baraja played with him at Valencia too at that time.
Honestly, you should be the one that looks up these quiz and quizzes us because I would probably do worse than anybody else here. Okay. Next question. Question number 4. It is currently 2-0. Who scored Senegal's win goal against France in the first game of the group stage? Was it, oh, I love these names. Papa Boba Diop? Was it El Hadi Diop? Salif Diop? Pape Malik Diop? There's a lot of Diops. You have 10 seconds. Was it Papa?
Papa.
Papa
Was it-
Diop. Papa Diop.
Was it Papa? El
Papa.
Salif? Or Pape?
El.
Papa Diop.
Meant to say El. Okay, the correct answer is indeed Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving Mr. Papa. What the hell? Okay, but yes, Papa is correct answer, and yes, congratulations, Mr. Who said Papa?
I said Papa, but I think everyone else said Papa.
Nope, Mr. Emilio said L because he took the L.
Oh.
Lovely. I'm so nice. Okay, correct answer is indeed Papa Bubble Diop. And yes, Wilhelm and Polino got it correct. And it is now 3-2-1. It's a great game. Last question. This one is worth double points. Crazy. What Brazilian dislocated his shoulder as he dived to save a shot from Rivaldo before a training session? This is random. Was it Licio, Silva, Emerson, or Kleberson? You have 10 seconds. Lucio, Silva, Emerson, or Kleberson?
Lucio.
5 seconds.
I'll say Kleberson.
Okay. Who said what?
I said Kleberson.
Ooh, okay. What about
I
you,
said
Emilio?
Silva.
Okay. And you, Mr. Vinham?
Lucio.
Okay. Wow. Everybody picked everything but the correct answer.
Hey, let's go.
So yes, that does actually mean that sad times are here, and the water's wet, the sun is bright, and my teeth are teeth. Congratulations! Wow, what the hell was that? Congratulations, Mr. Paulinho. Wow, on winning another Golden Goal Show football quiz. How do you feel in this moment?
Thank you. I'm honestly, this is one of the greatest moments of my life. Taking back the title. I've missed it actually. I haven't slept in the last 3 weeks,
I believe
but
that
now
actually.
now I can.
Did I just okay? Cool. Nice.
Was that it?
Yep.
What?
You just cut off. You just stopped talking. I was like,
Yeah, I haven't slept for 3 weeks, but now I can.
okay, fair enough.
Here, King. Here's your crown.
All I've been thinking about. Actually, I was thinking about it during my games today too, and I was like, I gotta be focused on the Golden Goal show tonight. I gotta study up, So I actually left the games early.
You better have done that. Yes, thank you, mate.
Yes,
Well-
and that's actually why I didn't score today.
I believe you, and I'm about to sing a song right now, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm
Thank
not
you.
gonna sing a song. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to that quiz. That was fantastic, and we laughed, we cried. Sometimes we, don't know what that means. But everybody, thank you so much for joining the show and watching the show. And yes, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. I'm going off topic completely. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I said that twice because you should do it. And thank you for watching on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple, and TikTok because they're cool. And everybody, yes, thank you, Mr. Emilio, for joining. You are
Thank
great.
you, host, for the invitation.
This was a very, very butchered episode. Mr. Paulinho, thank you for joining us well too.
Thank you for having me, host. How did you enjoy the show?
I found it lovely. I think I couldn't have done anything else better for myself, honestly.
Great.
Yes. Bilham, thank you for joining again, mate. Thank you for joining after getting a McDonald's. I know that's routine. Love it.
No, thank you, host, for having me on such a esteemed and
Stop
well-known
complimenting
program.
me. Oh my god. Okay, well, everybody, as we say in 3,
Host isn't paying me, by the way. Host isn't paying
1,
me.
love
football.
football. Thank you for watching and bye bye.
They're not paying me my wages.
Oh my yes.